Okay then. Looks like we are live.
Yeah, we are live. Finally, guys, we're live.
And here we are. Wow,
Yeah.
it's been I don't know 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Sorry, guys, for the delay. It's because like something came up for me, so we had to delay it.
Well, nobody cares about your life.
Oh,
Yes, I have to badger him every time. That's how we do our thing. So welcome back. This is Single KTR,
and this is Aziz the Hobbit.
So we're back for another episode of Qatartainment, and based on what you've seen in the last episode, what was our last topic?
Last topic was about the DC slate.
The DC slate.
Yeah.
Now we talked a little about DC slate, but today we're going to be talking about something a little more different. Now, those of you during the pandemic, you probably noticed that a lot of movies became more on demand, like on iTunes stores,
Netflix, yeah,
Google Play,
HBO Max, yeah.
Yeah, so the time of the pandemic was actually, some people thought was the best time for movies, actually, because they didn't come out of the cinemas. They came straight to your home. Because during that time, you were not leaving home. You were just basically, in home and waiting for the movie to get released, and you can watch it anytime you want. You can pause it anytime you want. You can get your snacks anytime you want. You can get your drinks anytime you want.
And there wouldn't be any distractions or noise, so you'd like enjoy it at your own pace.
Exactly. Now, there are positives and negatives to going to the movies as well as watching at home. All right, so let's look at some of the comments that we've seen on our highlights. Okay.
So like one of the positive things about going to the cinema is that like the cinemas,
it's a night out.
Yeah, and not just that, it's that the movies were made for the cinema. I feel like the movies, like cinema, were made for movies.
Well, of course, that's what the cinemas were invented for.
And TV shows were meant to be watched where at your own place, not at the theaters.
Exactly.
That's what I feel.
Oh yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So we've got some more answers here. So one of the people here. All right, so we've got So one of the answers that says here, home is relaxing and calm. Every time I go to the cinema, there are loud people. Noises are always a problem. Trust me, I have seen my fair share of noises in the cinema. Honestly, there are reasons why we don't go there at all. To the cinema, I mean, the people are always loud or rude. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we back a couple of days ago. So I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Oh, because like I thought you forgot.
Why would I forget? I own the account. So I posted on Instagram. Okay, a little bit of a question and answer for you guys, the viewers, and thank you very much for your contribution. Loved it, by the way. By the way, the cinemas won, 14-10.
No, really?
Oh yeah.
So,
Votes wise,
yeah.
cinemas won, 14-10. 14 for the cinema viewers, 10 for the watch at home viewers. But in terms of the comments, it was pretty even. It was almost even.
Yeah.
All right,
It was a close matchup.
So, another person here. I like watching movies lying on the bed or while having a drink. All right. So apparently, some people prefer to be lazy. It's not against them. Really.
Yeah.
Some people just prefer not to get out. Depending on where we are, because we all know we live in Qatar.
Yeah.
And living in Qatar, we always have to face the traffic. But then again, there's the metro, and there's Uber, and there's Karwa. Although people don't trust Karwa.
Like, really, what's wrong with Karwa?
I don't want to get there. I don't want to go there. But well, they're just bad, man. So yeah, it's one of the traffic is always a problem. Nobody wants to go out because of traffic.
Yeah.
You go out, the first thing you think, oh man, the traffic. Because most of the places we go to are like what? You got West Bay.
Yeah.
Lusail.
Festival City.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Like I like driving, but the thing is, I don't like driving when there's traffic.
That's one of the problems we face when going to the movies.
Yeah.
Now you see, like I said, there's positive and negatives. And the positive, you get to go out. The negative, you go out and your blood pressure boils because of the people who are driving.
Yeah, the problem isn't the destination, it's the journey getting there.
Wow, wasn't I the one who said that to you? Yeah. So new movies with friends and better screen. I think this is the yeah, this is the what do you call it? This is the cinema one.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like new movies. Yeah, obviously, like if it's new, we'd go to the theaters. If it's old, like it wouldn't, we wouldn't be able to watch it.
actually people like seeing old, very old movies in the cinema
Really?
just as a night out. People in America these days they have classic movies, classic as in the 60s and the 50s, just for a night out.
Yeah, I feel like okay, that's in America, but in Qatar you don't have old movies.
Of course,
That's
we
the
don't
thing.
have them.
Yeah.
It's different. For nostalgia's sake, people have those movies. That's why they have them.
Yeah.
But here we just go with the mainstream.
Yeah.
Which is wrong. Don't go for mainstream. Don't just go for mainstream. Thank you, MCU. You ruined cinema for us. It's like we're waiting month by month for a new MCU movie. Ay, ay, ay. All right, next. So I can pause and roll back whenever I want.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, I forgot
That's a
about that.
stream.
Yeah, that's
That's
yeah.
a stream. So
Yeah, that's-
streaming wise, definitely, that's a big positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
think
forgot
pause-
about that. That you can pause and rewind.
Well, of course, pausing or rewinding. Imagine this. You gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes,
real
yeah, that's the
bad.
thing. Yeah, that's one of the things I hated about the theaters. Like that's why instead of drinking a lot at the beginning, I just like drink like take a few sips every like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
During the movie.
Yeah, during the movie.
All right, so that's one thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so imagine if you're want to go to the bathroom. You want to go, but then you miss some of the movies,
yeah.
and you're the type of person.
Who pays attention to every detail. I'm like that. Are you like that?
Yes.
I like I
When
want
I go to the movie, I
yeah.
talk to my wife the entire time the movie, and she talks to me about it and asks me like the stuff that's in there.
Yeah.
Like she's asking me about the details of the movie. I ask her about the details of the movie if I missed anything while we're still watching. So going back and forth, that's not gonna help you at all. Although there are cinemas still today that take a break.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
was that even a thing?
That was a thing
When did it end?
after the 2010s, I guess.
Really? They would give you a break?
Oh yeah, they get a 5-minute break, 10-minute break in the middle of the movie, and then you go back.
No, I didn't know that.
It's still there in Egypt, actually.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh yeah. They actually have Vox Cinema in Egypt.
Vox, but we do have Vox here, but it's not
Festival.
the same way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, festival. Yes, but the companies are different. But
Yeah.
the method, you see, the companies are the same, but the method is different.
Different, yeah.
So in Egypt, they always give you a 5-minute break intermission. Sorry.
So like yeah, that's one of the problems with the theaters that you can't rewind. You can't go to the bathroom because if you do,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss some of the scenes, and that's something I don't want to do.
Of course.
I like that always used to happen to me when I was a kid, but now it's like instead of drinking a lot, I drink like very little, so I don't go to the bathroom.
That's one thing, of course.
Yeah.
And another one, no good movies.
Oh yeah, that's true. I feel like right now.
What's so in terms? I can't exactly tell if this is like a no good movie or if if in terms of like this particular answer wasn't exactly. How should I say this?
Clear?
Clear. Yeah, like when you say no good movies, do you mean no good movies in the cinema or in the stream?
I think
Because
like,
it could actually apply to both.
true.
Yeah, because let's say you try going to any
Theater.
no, not any theater, any streaming app,
Yeah.
not Google Play,
Netflix,
iTunes,
Disney Plus, Hulu. There's a lot.
Now, true, there are many movies on those, but
Yeah.
your taste differs.
True.
So that's on the streaming side. Now, let's go to the cinema side. That because your choices are so limited, because you have the amount of theaters inside the cinema. Like, I'd say, all right, for example, let me give you a good example. The Pearl.
Yeah.
All right, the Pearl has how many? I think about 14 cinemas, 14 theaters, with 1 7-star. Or is it 2 7-star? It depends.
Yeah.
All right? So, you have choices, but they are by
Limited, yeah.
because of the schedule.
True.
And they probably change from screen to screen. Every week they change screen to screen. and because they had to bring in new movies every Thursday.
Yeah.
And just tomorrow Thursday, you're gonna get new movies. See what I mean?
Yeah, like and that's the thing with theaters that you only have a limited choice. You only have like 20 to 10 to 20 movies to watch.
Depending on the week
Yeah.
and the month.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I'd say like what was it, last week? Ant-Man came out.
Ant-Man, yeah, it came out
Last week.
Yeah.
Ant-Man came out. All right.
I still haven't watched it.
Well, it's been given back credit but it is essential.
Yeah, like I don't want to see it here because I feel because of the cuts, like possible cuts.
I doubt that it will be cut.
Really?
Yeah, Ant-Man is not kind of the movie that you would cut.
Yeah, that would have a lot of like let's say curse words or
Not even curse words.
Yeah.
Barely any curse words. That's kind of movie. It barely has any curse words at all. In general, the next one said you share the movie with others, enjoy being among others for the same thing.
So like is he or she talking about watching it at home or the cinemas? Because it could be both. It could be both. Like you could watch a movie with your friends at the cinema.
I mean, unclear. But the point is, I think this goes for both.
Yeah.
I mean, bear in mind, you may be farther away from the person you want to talk to during the cinema.
True.
But in the end, you all share the same experience.
Yeah.
And you can talk about it after the movie.
Yeah.
Right? But this would be a lot better if it's in the same room. If it's in the same room at home.
Yeah.
It makes more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the next one would be IMAX.
IMAX. Sure. I
Now-
love watching
Now,
movies.
this one's a
yeah.
big plus for theaters.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Big screen.
Big screen.
Now, when they have Avatar, whenever they have Avatar, you know, a few years ago or this year,
Yeah. So it was always on
it's
IMAX.
always on IMAX
Yeah.
and it's always on 3D because IMAX supports 3D. See what I
And
mean?
the movie was made for 3D.
Yeah, but the last time it was last time it was before the hype of 3D.
Yeah, that's true. It was like at the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning of the hype.
Yeah.
Then 2012 came out, and then the hype of then 3D reached its peak of hypeness. No more 3D. It was basically no more. And the next one here, because I can't settle on one movie. Oh,
Yeah, I get it, but it's like
this is a problem. People who don't have a decision when they settle on a movie, it's a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like as a person, you should be able to decide quickly, like not just when choosing a movie, just like when choosing anything.
Well, that's why they had pre-booking. Before they had pre-booking, what did we do? You know what we did?
You go there and I get a ticket.
Yeah, physically, cash. And this is before the touch thing.
Yeah, and that was like, I mean, that's a good thing that you could book in advance. That's a plus.
Yeah, at least you can plan your day
Yeah.
ahead. You plan your trip ahead.
And you could reserve like here in Qatar, you could reserve seats, but in America you can't.
No, actually you can.
But not in all theaters. In some.
Oh yeah, some
Right,
of those
in some you can't.
All right, depending on the theater, if they
Yeah.
have if they got one of those old theaters, then you can't. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the newer theaters.
You can.
Oh yeah, you can definitely. It's a major plus.
Yeah.
A big advantage. All right. What else?
What else?
Both have their advantage, but I sway a bit more to home.
Really, like why did he or she say why?
Did not. Well, I did mention dinner and a movie is a nice night out instead of always sitting at home. No, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. Like that's
People,
your yeah.
Think of it this way: when you go out, you can always match dinner. Go to dinner first, have a
Then
nice
go to the cinemas.
then go to cinemas. A classic night out.
Yeah.
More or less. How should I say? It's in mainstream. Everyone does it, but honestly, and it's a nice night out.
Yeah.
Especially if you enjoy it, But people still sway at home, Let's be honest. Corona made people lazy.
I mean, look, I was always lazy, so it didn't really affect me.
We know.
But look, even though I'm lazy, I would.
When I first met you, you always said, "I'm lazy. I don't want to work." How can you say that?
Like, even though I'm lazy, I would still go to the cinemas to watch a movie because I
Hold this.
I want to.
Hold it. Just hold it. Just make sure it doesn't.
disappear.
Yeah. Because. All right. You can.
Like even though I'm lazy, I would still go to the cinemas to watch a movie. I'm like, because why? Because it's gonna be more beneficial for me. I'm gonna have more fun
Yeah.
at the theaters than at home.
Oh yeah.
At home, I feel like I kind of feel like it's like, what is it like? There's a word it's at on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite say it.
Interactive.
It's less like it's less interactive. I feel like in the theaters you're immersed into it.
Of course.
At home you're like kind of like okay, so there's a TV screen, but it's not as immersive.
It depends. You're right. You're right. But usually it differs from person to person.
Yeah.
All right. It does. It might happen. Yeah, I would agree with you.
And in the theaters, you have like I feel you could eat. It's true, you could eat popcorn at home,
Yes.
but at the theaters, it's different. You feel that it's different. Popcorns taste way more better. Like
Man.
they taste better, and
Man, I could never have cheese popcorn at home.
oh, yeah.
I love cheese popcorn.
Me too. I love cheese popcorn. Like it's so good.
I never like caramel. Why would they even put caramel?
I do. I love caramel so much.
It's no.
If you eat caramel with the salt popcorn, it's better. Because I feel like when you have a lot of caramel, it kind of makes you sick, right?
No. Well, actually, no. Actually, if you eat caramel and then drink Pepsi, then basically the Pepsi tastes like water. Oh, it's true.
Because they're very similar, right?
Because there's caramel as an ingredient in Pepsi.
Yeah.
So when you drink it and eat the caramel popcorn, it's basically
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah. So what's next?
So what's next is someone said home.
All right. So
Yeah.
people are still swaying at home.
Yeah.
What's next?
Next, it says both, but I'm not a fan of the cinema. I think fan, fan of the cinema. I mean, you should like. Why are you not a fan of the cinema? You have to go to the cinemas. Like, it's
Well, like I said, Corona.
Yeah, Corona. I think that Corona affected his
It-
or her decision.
But think of it this way: when people found when Corona happened and the pandemic happened,
Yeah,
people had no choice but to stay at home.
True.
They had to find creative ways to actually have fun.
true.
You know, and thank God for the internet still staying.
Yeah.
Imagine if the internet
Oh,
was
it was out. Yeah,
completely, you would have
Yeah.
no choice.
people depend on the internet and technology.
People depend on the internet and technology in terms of their livelihood. You
Yeah.
know, if you did not have the internet or technology, you would not be able to pay your bills, all right, and get stuff done. You know,
Yeah.
you could without the internet, you could not even get groceries done.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. During Corona, yeah.
Oh yeah, even well, even before Corona. Now, this was always the plan, but the pandemic just gave it a slight push.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What's next?
What's next is I hate crowded places. So I think the cinema. He hates like waiting for to get his food. He hates going to places where there's a lot of people.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
You know, all right, so people have been through multiple theaters, and Geeky Amriki, thank you, Tim, wish you lots of luck, has mentioned this in his video like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All right?
So back in 2019. Cats are having a fight, guys. They're deciding whether to watch a movie at home or the cinemas.
Excuse us for that. I'm scared crapless right now. Wow.
So you were saying about the Geeky Amriki?
I think I lost my train of thought, but the cats came like fighting for their lives. Who won? The black one? Okay.
So you were saying about the Geeky Amriki?
So,
Yeah.
he mentioned that he went to a lot of theaters.
Yeah.
All right. They're all basically the same in some way or not, and some of them could be worse or better than the others. Now let's take Novo for example.
Yeah.
Do you know there's 3 kinds of experiences you can actually have?
As in what? You mean the 70, right?
Exactly.
70 experience?
7
7 star. I mean, yeah, 7 star,
Uh,
70.
Yes. So you got the standard.
Yeah.
The standard has at least 2 kinds of tickets, which is cool or edge. Right?
Yeah.
When it comes to cool or edge, it basically means it's lower or higher.
Yeah. No, edge means I think it's like on the side, right?
No, it's higher.
Oh, higher. Edge is higher.
Yeah, edge is higher.
Yeah.
It's in like it's just like
It's
a name.
it's the
like a
last
na-
2 rows.
Yeah, it's like a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just it. So you got cool, which is the standard one, and you got edge.
Yeah.
All right. Then you have that's the standard cinema. The second one is 7 star.
Yeah.
All right. Now with 7 star, what do you have?
I think you can get food while you're on sitting, right?
Yeah.
Which is
A waiter comes to you.
Yeah.
He brings the food to you and everything, and and the seats are like
Feel good, yeah.
as Qatar Airways, are like lazy boy seats. You know, they are, and they. What else? You get a blanket and you get a pillow too.
No way, really?
Yeah.
A blanket and a pillow?
You never.
I never knew that.
You never went 7-star?
I did, but I didn't know that you could get.
Yeah,
a
you
pillow
get.
and
It's already there.
I think like the last time I went to 7-star was probably 5 years ago.
Oh, then
So,
you should go. You should go. All right. The last one.
But look, the thing with
There's-
the 7-star
oh,
is
there's-
that it could be problematic because like with the waiter and
Oh,
the
but-
sounds
oh,
could
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
last time I
remember
went
the
to
sounds.
last time I went to they're very quiet by the way. But the last time I went to Avatar,
Yeah.
when I went to see Avatar,
Yeah.
I could not follow the first 5 minutes.
Why not?
The waiter was there,
Okay, and he
taking
was
my
talking.
taking my order.
Yeah, that's so that it could be a problem. You see?
It took him a while to actually
Yeah.
take my order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So benefits and
There are pros and cons.
pros and cons. Last one, Majlis.
What do you mean?
There's
a Majlis.
There's a Majlis experience.
Which where is that?
Mall of
available?
Qatar.
Mall of Qatar.
Mall
It's
of
Novo, I think.
It's Novo.
So
All these experiences I'm mentioning to you right now, they're all Novo.
Novo. Oh.
All right. Vox, I have not experienced it yet.
So Majlis is the like highest level, right?
It's for 400 riyals,
Yeah.
I think, and the ticket is like for 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a table with a round table and a round seat with leathers or something.
Yeah.
It's like sitting at a restaurant
And watching a movie.
and watching a
But
movie.
is the
So
screen
the
big
theater,
or not?
considering the description I got, I've never been there,
Yeah.
but considering the description and the amount of tables, could
So-
be big.
So it's like for every group of people, there's a room, right?
No.
How is it then?
I'd say it's not much of a room. And 7-star,
Yeah.
you do have privacy between you and the other person.
Yeah, there's like a gap.
Yeah, between you and the other group.
Yeah.
Usually, when there are 2 people seated, they're seated together.
Yeah.
There's no gap between them. So if you and I got a seat together right now in 7-star,
Yeah.
there's no gap between us. But there is a gap between you and the other group of people. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Except the family side. There's a family side up there.
For the Majlis?
No, for 7-star.
7-star, yeah.
For Majlis, I can't tell you exactly if there are
Yeah, I've never-
partitions or any separations up there. So you better have money to actually pay for 7-star. Although
Oh, you mean Majlis?
no, oh yeah,
Majlis, yeah.
even 7-star.
Yeah.
Even
yeah,
7-star.
both are expensive, that's true.
Yeah, for Majlis, well, for 7-star you pay 175.
Yeah.
Yeah, they increase the price, but you get if you book online, you get a voucher.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for like 75 riyals of food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's like promotions.
it's always there.
I mean, even though they increase the price, it's justifiable. Like it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, the thing is, with the Majlis, like when you talked about it, I feel like it's like
It's
like
it's
every
more of it's like a dinner experience.
yeah, dinner experience.
You know, it's like you get dinner
Yeah.
and a show.
And the show, true.
Yeah, it's true. But honestly, the way I see it, it's not comfortable.
Really, like I feel maybe it is. It depends.
It's like imagine if have you ever been to those restaurants where there's round seats?
yeah.
Like that.
I mean, I like those.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, but it's not good for one person. 7-star, you could go to one person. But Smedless, you could go with a group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need like 2 or 3 people with you to enjoy the experience, and you need to have money.
Yes.
I'd say to enjoy 7-star, to enjoy Majlis,
yeah.
man, to enjoy Majlis, you need at least like 1,000 riyals, and that is
Yeah,
just,
too much for a theater.
just for one night. But
Yeah, one movie. Imagine. Was it like one movie or is like?
it's always like for the high blockbuster movies.
Oh, so they don't do it for everything.
No, so if you go to Novo right now,
Yeah.
and I think if you go to Mall of Qatar, you'll probably find Ant-Man.
In
On
Majlis,
Majlis.
yeah, on Majlis, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. They say they hate crowded, but what can you do? There's pros and cons.
Yeah.
So you get privacies in terms of whatever experiences.
Yeah.
But if you so when you go another thing, so everyone has their pros and cons. So with the standard, you have to wait in line at the
Food court.
at the food court
Yeah.
to get your food. Wait in line, and you know people hate waiting in line.
Yeah.
All right. So and with 7-star, you get your food ordered.
Yeah.
Majlis, same thing, food ordered. So if he hates, if the person who commented hates crowded places, it can mean anything. It can mean anything. It could even mean the mall, because all of our cinemas are at malls.
True.
The only cinema I think would not be considered technically a mall would be
In Sugwagif, I think, right? Yeah, in Sugwagif, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I was there last week.
Yeah, and just a theater.
I saw that movie from Liam Neeson called Malro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. If you like the 30s, or is it the 40s?
I want to watch it because I miss watching Liam Neeson on the big screen.
Yeah, but it's an oldie movie, you know.
Yeah,
like those. You ever played the game L.A. Noire?
No, so is it set, like it's set in the 30s, right?
It's set in the 30s.
Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Yeah.
All right, there it is.
So let's see what's next. So it says we can never recreate the sound quality of cinema at home, and I believe that. I do think that you can never recreate the sound quality of the cinema at home.
And when you hear that perfect soundtrack, and then you
feel the enjoyment
and the goosebumps come out.
True, yeah. The
right?
goosebumps, yeah.
Yeah, you know when
feels so good.
You see an epic movie.
Yeah.
And you get those goosebumps.
Yeah.
Remember Avatar 2?
Yeah.
When Payakan, that whale, just came and he like came from the sea, and then he jumped over that.
Yeah, the sound.
You could never get that at home.
Yeah, true. I feel like even if you let's say invest in a home theater, like in the most expensive home theater, I don't think it will ever be good as the cinemas. Like that's just my opinion. I feel like a movie theater, right? A home like you could have home theaters, right. True.
So you brought an excellent point.
Yeah.
Let's finish this. I want to get back to this.
Yeah.
Right.
So the next one is the women's sat next to us kept eating, and the smell mixed with her perfume no more. So the perfume. So yeah.
Some people wear
too much perfume.
Strong perfume in particular. Yeah. So if you have a strong sense of smell,
yeah,
it would bother you.
And not just that, like not just the smell of perfume. Like other people could also smell bad. True. You could have people that just smell bad.
It could go on and on.
Yeah.
And sometimes there is the loud people.
Loud people. Yeah.
You can never. There used to be a time when you can take someone out for being way too loud and disruptive. Right now, if you take them out, they would sue the theater.
Yeah, it's against the law.
You take them out. They paid for the tickets.
Yeah.
You know, they paid for the seat. It's like, think of it this way. Imagine if you are kicked out of the plane mid-flight.
It's like
you think someone can kick you out? No.
They'll just throw you off the plane while it's in mid-air.
No way they could do that. Of course, that's against the law. Come on, man. You'd be killing the person too, and you'd be killing the people with them too.
But even though, even though they can't take a person out of the theaters, the customer should do the right thing by being considerate of others.
Correct.
Right.
That is correct. That is the logical thing to do. Except
some people don't do it.
Some people are idiots.
That's like I think the biggest con in going to the theaters, right? That's the biggest con for me.
The biggest con in going to the theaters is going to be the people next to you.
Yeah.
And it's always like a 1,000,000 to 1. Could be, but you never know.
Yeah, like the chances increase if there are more people.
If it's a blockbuster movie, there's always going to be a person.
Yeah, I think that's where when I watched Avengers: Infinity War, these group of kids that were in front of me were talking the entire movie.
There you
Imagine
go.
2 hours and 30 minutes straight. They're just
you couldn't
talking.
Concentrate on the movie. So all right. So you give me a list of movies right now.
Yeah.
Blockbusters, if you think. All right, and I will tell you people will be loud or not.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Loud.
Avengers: Endgame.
Loud.
Avatar 2.
Loud.
The Batman. The one that came out a year ago.
I know the Batman. I was there. Not loud.
Black Adam. Possibly, I think. Possibly. Yeah.
Possibly.
What else came out? Like a Star Wars movie. Loud. Right?
No.
Maybe not here. Maybe
the
not.
The only time I saw people just was when they cut the kissing scene in the last Star Wars movie.
Yeah, and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing. But
I think one movie that like horror movies. I think
it wouldn't
right.
Be horror movies without a doubt. Not exactly a disruption.
It's like it's.
You gotta scream.
Yeah, you have to scream. Yeah.
You know, people would scream if they find.
It's a horror movie. Yeah, it's an acceptable
reaction.
Situation. Yeah,
it's an acceptable reaction.
True.
Of course. You know, I mean, even of those who are like they got a strong heart or anything.
Yeah.
But by the way, watching horror movies with a heart condition,
It could be fatal, right? Really? Could it really affect a person?
well, depending on the person.
Yeah.
It depends on the person. Sometimes people would be too traumatized. They would leave the theater.
I mean, can scares really kill a person if they have a heart condition?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
If they're truly scared.
yeah. If
know?
they're truly scared.
Truly
Oh.
scared. You know.
So let's see the next one.
What's the
So
next one?
the next one is cinema is an experience that make you feel different and going out no, so what he's saying is that the cinema is
Yeah.
an experience.
And going out home sometimes.
Yeah.
You couldn't read going out home sometimes.
No, because it kind of doesn't make sense. Going out home sometimes, like if you read
going.
it,
I think he meant. I think he forgot going out of home.
out of home, yeah, out of the house,
So
yeah.
Yes. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Here you go. So it makes sense. And it ties in with what we were saying earlier. Go. At least it's a nice experience. At least it's an excuse to get out of the
Yeah.
house. Like, imagine if you were able. Like you may not know you're missing something.
Yeah.
Right. You go out.
Mm.
You buy something. On your way home. On your way out. You go. You see the movie. You say, why not? I'll go.
Yeah.
You have a nice time out. You go grab dinner and you go home.
Like I wonder, do you think that there are people that just don't like movies, that don't watch movies or TV shows? I feel like there are people that just don't watch movies or TV shows. I mean, I feel like if
Yeah, my boss at work.
really, like look, I feel like I could
Yeah,
never
I'm talking
be.
to you.
I could
I won't
ne-
mention his name.
I feel like I could never be a person who doesn't watch movies or TV shows. Like that's one of my like let's say
You
one
could
of the three things
You're
that
saying
I love.
you
yeah.
can never be that person.
Yeah, I could never be that person.
Oh, I'm with you. I can never be that person either.
I mean, I
There
love.
are,
Yeah.
There are people, of course, who have not seen movies in years.
Yeah.
Let's take Shield Man H.
Yeah. He hasn't seen a movie in like 10 years, I think, right?
A movie.
Yeah, a movie.
See, a movie.
Yeah.
TV shows. I think
He's
so.
seen. I think he's seen
Anime.
TV. Yeah.
He'll see. He's
Yeah.
a big anime fan. All right. What else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
it. In terms of anime, he'll watch an anime movie or an anime TV show. But in terms of, I think, TV shows or movies,
He
won't
wouldn't
watch.
yeah. Like why did he say why he wouldn't watch?
Boredom. We think they're too mainstream. Let's think of it this way: in the years in the last 2 years, everything was all mainstream. It's either Star Wars.
Marvel, DC.
DC.
That's true. It's like mostly comic book movies. True.
There's not much we can do in
Yeah.
terms of what's coming out. One person on Geekdom's Instagram page.
Yeah.
You know what he said?
What?
MCU ruined movies.
How? Did he say how?
No. They
So
just,
what do you think he means?
it was the question was it was Geekdom wanted to ask what was the unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
And one of the I was just watching, doing some research. I was
Yeah.
just looking around, and I found that this guy said Marvel or MCU ruined theaters, ruined movies. I think it's in terms of the industry itself that
Yeah.
everyone wants to be in the MCU.
MCU, because yeah.
Emma Clark wants to be.
You mean
Emilia Clarke
Clarke.
wants
And
to be in MCU.
And I think she's gonna be right.
Dude, anyone who wants to be in a successful career has to be in the MCU.
Because like the MCU, like it's like you get paid well.
Eric
Disney.
Eric Bana was the first. What was his name? Was the first Hulk. Then they changed to. Then they changed. And they changed him to when they.
Edward Norton. No,
to Edward Norton.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
Then Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, and Keanu Reeves actually one time said that it would be an honor to be in the MCU. I think he
But
really
he's already
wants-
a DC character.
who is he?
Constantine.
But I mean, like they could switch because imagine because we actually had what's his name? Because someone in DC was also in Marvel.
Although
Oh
technically,
yeah.
Although
Yondu was in the Suicide Squad, the one directed by James Gunn. He was that character that died in the beginning. Remember?
he would.
Yeah, he was. He was the white guy, long brown hair, not really long, but the long.
No.
No, he was. That
He
was
was
him.
not that guy.
It was him. It was Yondu.
No, it wasn't Yondu.
What's his name? Michael. Right?
Besides, the guy who played Yondu was very white.
Yeah, and that guy was in the Suicide Squad too. Really, he was.
Suicide Squad 2.
The one, yeah,
Suicide?
the Suicide Squad. Yeah,
I'll have to watch that again. Just
he
to
was
be
in the
sure.
cage. He was the one who killed the pigeon with the ball. Remember? In the beginning.
Man, I forgot. Honestly, sorry. But in any case.
So two, like the same actor could be
But
both.
then again, you
yeah.
got the human Captain Torch. I mean, Human America.
Captain America. Oh yeah, Human America. Yeah, Human Torch.
You know
Chris
what I mean?
Evans. Yeah.
Because
Imagine we see him back
Because he
as
played
the Human Torch.
in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And then he played Captain America.
Captain America. Honestly, I liked him more as Captain America than the Human Torch.
It
Me
makes-
too, right?
It makes sense. It made sense. Then again, his he had this
Charisma.
He had this douchey attitude,
Yeah.
which actually fits in with the
The
Human,
Human
Torch.
Torch. Yeah.
Yeah,
He had like this kind of like
charisma-wise, would fit Captain America. He had it.
and it would fit Human Torch kind like sometimes.
Human Torch didn't have charisma. He had more of the douchey,
Yeah.
like arrogance, douchey attitude, which
Yeah.
would go with being a hothead.
Yeah.
And he was literally a hothead.
Hothead, yeah. Dude, I miss the Fantastic Four so much.
We'll see. Don't worry. We'll get a new one, maybe.
Who do you think is gonna be the Human Torch? I don't think it's gonna be Chris Evans. Imagine it's like he's gonna play two characters.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have a multiverse thing where Chris Evans plays the Human Torch as the
Human- yeah.
while Captain America, or maybe we'll have a half Human Torch Captain America.
Imagine it's like he has a shield and the other half of his body is burning.
Then again, Ryan Reynolds did have the shield.
What do you mean?
Free Guy. You never saw Free Guy?
I didn't. I want to watch that. Was it good?
It's good.
I
It's
really
very
watch
good.
it. Yeah.
It's an NPC that comes to life. Imagine if NPC comes to life. And in the end, he got Captain America's shield.
No, really?
Yeah, and then Chris Evans made an appearance.
No.
Watch it.
As
What?
Captain America.
No, just
Chris Evans.
Just as Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember, but I think it was either post Endgame.
Or before.
It makes sense
Yeah.
because he had a beard.
Had the beard. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
So the next one is movies alone, have no friends. So like that,
Ooh.
and then you said not. That's not true. You have us, Muffin Man.
Oh, I
So
know.
what does he mean?
This
Movies
is,
alone.
you know Ice-T Gaming?
Yeah,
That's him.
that's him. So what does he mean by movies alone, have no friends?
It's like he's. I wanted to like cheer him up, and I said, "You have us, Muffin Man." I used to call him Muffin Man because that was his nickname. We called him Muffin Man, but that was his nickname.
So did he mean that? Did he imply that he likes going to the?
No, he likes going to he likes going to the movies, but he goes alone because he has no friends. But he has
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, he has us. You could always watch with us.
Well, he can only watch with me, not you. He doesn't
Come
know
on, no.
If I can't stand you, he can't stand you. all right, fine. You can come, but you'll have to carry our crap. What's next?
And yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah,
All right.
here.
So you've seen the opinions of the people
Yeah.
that we got.
So it was a varied like there were varied answers.
But in the end,
The movie going thing won.
movie going
Yeah.
thing did win.
Yeah.
All right, because it's been going to the movies has been part of the
Pop culture.
yes.
Since when? Like probably let's see.
Like
40s?
maybe more, 30s, maybe 20s. When did when were
Cinemas
theaters
Yeah, part of
first invented? There.
invented. I mean, there are two types of theaters, like
Six-
the plays.
6th century BC.
So no, what? No,
The
come on.
idea of
The idea, yeah,
the
yeah.
idea of the theater started 6th century.
Wow,
BC.
that
You're talking about first of all, it started the stages,
yeah.
then theaters, musicals,
Mm.
then when motion pictures started coming out, movies. See what I mean?
Wow,
When people invented photography, then they invented movies.
I didn't know it was that far back.
Oh yeah, you're talking like what? Over 2,000 years.
Yeah, imagine 2,000 years. Wow.
Shakespeare was in that as well. William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? He actually wrote comedies as well as tragedies and
I
love
think that
stories.
he pushed. I think that he was the one that pushed theaters and plays forward. Right.
Of course.
He innovated them.
He's one of the people who invaded them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were lots of playwrights during that time, but Shakespeare was the most
Like
iconically
the most
known one.
prominent one.
Yes, he was the most iconically
Yeah.
known one. You know, whenever you say Shakespeare,
Everyone knows him.
oh yeah, it comes to a point.
Yeah. I forgot. Didn't you say that we were gonna get back at something?
Yeah,
Remember?
the home theater.
Yeah. Look. Oh, sorry.
Careful,
Sorry. Oh,
careful,
oops, oops.
careful, careful.
My bad. My bad.
Careful.
It was the dark side of the force. It affected my actions.
My ass, you got the dark side of the force.
So I feel like even if you had a home theater,
when I have my own home, inshallah,
yeah.
I want to build a home theater.
But do you think that's
But-
yeah.
Because I want to build comfort in my home.
Yeah.
You know, to the point where I don't have to go out.
To watch a movie.
There are times where I'm gonna get older,
Yeah.
and I won't have the energy to go out that much.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to build my own kind of comfort. So, and these days, you can actually get a contractor to build your own
A
house.
home theater.
To build your own home theater.
But however, let's say you decide to get the most luxurious and the most expensive home theater at home. Do you
Yes.
think that it would ever be as good as the cinema experience? I don't think so. I don't think even the most expensive one could be as good as the cinema's version.
Let me show you something. This is actually related. Now, we are going to look at an Instagram.
Yeah.
So, I'm telling this to the folks, called Cinema 8 Qatar.
Yeah.
This is actually a contracting
Company.
that actually makes
Home
you
theaters,
home
yeah.
theaters. Check it out. So Aziz now is looking at the Instagram. Check out the stories and check out the posts. This is actually made stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they send contractors. You had to have the place already built. So most of the people here, they build them on the ground floor or in the basement.
Yeah.
The basement will be much more preferable because it has open space.
True.
You know.
I mean, these chairs do look comfortable, but I'm talking about the experience. How would the
That's what I mean.
I feel
to
like-
get that experience, they it all comes to a package. First, they add a projector. Second, they add the sound system. Third, the screen, which comes out of the wall.
But would it still be the same since you know that you're back at home and not at the theaters? Would it still be the same?
It's well, think
Like
of
it depends on the person. I feel like.
Look, you're right. You're right. It does depend on the person. You know, you can never. Now, you may try to replicate, but the old feeling you get when you go out to the cinema will never change.
Yeah, I feel like it would always be like that
But
experience.
at least there was a couple of things. Now look at the little things that bother you when you go to the movies.
Yeah, like the noise, the sound, the lines,
the disease.
disease. True.
COVID,
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
is not dead, my friend.
Yeah, still, I can't believe it that COVID. I forgot about it.
It's still there in one way or another, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
alhamdulillah, we don't have COVID, but you see my point.
Yeah,
So we can recreate the home theater at home, you know, for a price,
yeah.
but it can be done, you know.
I think that you could come close to the movie experience, but you could never be like on that point, on the same point. Do you agree with me? Like that's what I believe.
All right, those people of our generation, like my generation and the previous generation, they grew up on going to the movies.
True.
Okay, your generation,
It's like half.
they're not used to the movie stuff. They're more used to seeing at home.
Yeah.
That's not wrong. You can still recreate that feeling at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like you can't replicate it completely. It would be like 99%, but not 100.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's like that.
Yeah. You can't. Going to the theaters has always been an enjoyment, you know, because it's going.
Yeah.
You know, there's the word there, going.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going. You know, that pretty much explains the point. But you know how it is.
The other day, James Cameron said that people should go back to cinemas. I think he was talking about like Corona and how it's like things are ending and that
When
we should go. He said that back in January, early January
This
year. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What was the context?
I forgot what, but he like what
was
I
it
thought.
his own personal account?
Yeah,
or-
no, it's like he said this. He said this in early 2023. I forgot. Let me see if I can
Go
get
ahead.
it. Yeah.
I'll just enjoy my tea.
Like I think what he meant was that people should like start going back to the cinemas.
Oh yeah, then it should be safe at least. Considering how look at the box offices that you get from Black Panther, Black Adam, Avatar 2,
Yeah.
Titanic. Why is Titanic back? Oh, and now the Titanic can actually be remade. If I swear I hear another remake for Titanic, I'm gonna kill somebody.
So back in January 18, 2023, this year, he said, "We're going back to theaters around the world." Cameron also said they're even going back to theaters in China where they're having this big COVID surge. And he also said that we're saying as a society, we need this. We need to go to theaters. So he said this himself.
Oh, that makes sense.
He said that it says here, James Cameron says watching Avatar on your phone is bad, but not because of screen size. He said, and then says, then there's like a colon, stop multitasking. I think what he meant is that you should stop pausing, right? You should like stop pausing. You watch a movie all the way through.
You know, there's little lag these days.
Are you watching the?
Yeah, there's little lag. There's a couple of seconds. It's not 20 seconds anymore. What? Maybe they improved.
So he says also here. He says that I think that's the critical part that people are missing. The director continued, and said you're making a deal between yourself and a piece of art to give it your full attention, and I agree with him.
What do you mean?
Like he said this about going back to the theaters. He said, "I think that's the critical part that people are missing, as in going to the theaters." He also said, "You're making a deal between yourself and a piece of art to give it your full attention," and I completely agree. When you're at the theaters, you watch the movie like fully. There are no pauses. Like no, I mean you could go to the bathroom, but I know what he's saying. I feel like I see what he's saying.
The little things we can ignore for now.
Yeah.
But to give your all, by giving your all, I mean giving your attention, enjoying the movie, going to the theaters, it's and watching a masterpiece, because creating a movie is a piece of art.
True.
You know, and when you create a piece of art, it needs to be enjoyed.
True.
With the rest of with everyone, basically.
Yeah.
You know.
He also said when we go to the movies, we make a deal with ourselves to have undivided attention for a couple of hours.
There you go.
And he also said it's about immersing yourself, choosing to commit to that ahead of time, and that's what I meant by the immersive experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The immersive experience is always going to be something that you will never change. You know, you can't replace that.
Yeah.
You may be able to
Get close, but not not on par. I think not on the same point.
Yeah, because those kind of sound systems, they are made specifically for theaters, not for home theaters. If you want to get a home theater, you need to soundproof the hell out of your room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like. Which would you choose? Would you choose to go to the cinema or stay at home to watch a movie?
If I can, I will pick both.
No, come on. I would.
I mean, really.
I mean, I feel like here in Qatar, maybe I would stay home because of the cuts. I don't want to like. Let's say if it's an R-rated film.
Now we got.
Yeah.
Now we're going to a certain. Now we're going to a certain point that I wanted to mention. So. You know, lately it's been trending that the cocaine bear is not to be seen on certain countries.
Yeah, it's not going to be seen here in Qatar.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to know about cocaine bear, honestly, don't ask me about.
You have to wait like 2 months.
When I heard about cocaine bear, I was wondering, what is this cocaine bear? And it looked like a horror movie.
Yeah,
it was actually a dark comedy movie.
I feel like I think it's going to be really good.
It was very funny. Honestly.
Yeah,
the trailer was funny. It was about a bear that ate cocaine. And I was like, what? So you see my point?
Yeah.
A bear ate cocaine. And then he got heightened senses and reflexes and everything. He was able to even jump.
So he got superpowers.
In a way. Because of cocaine. Because of cocaine. I can't believe how many times I said cocaine in this video.
I mean, let's think. Why do you think they banned it? Because of the name or because of the content? What do you think?
When I saw,
or both?
Could
be both.
Because in UAE they renamed it Crazy Bear.
No, really?
Yes.
'Cause yeah, so the name, so yeah.
It's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
And also one of the reasons is because I think of what's it called?
Of what?
One of the kids was swearing.
Was swearing in the movie.
Swearing in the movie.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and the kid said the F word the entire time.
I mean, still.
A kid.
Yeah, a kid.
You'd think he'd be cute and like, mommy, daddy. And then he was like saying. See what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. When I'm saying it, you go bleep.
But okay, so do it. Bleep. And was that good?
Again.
Bleep. Was it good?
Exactly. So you see my point.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do the bleep thing. They're gonna mute it.
Yeah.
You know?
Or cut it out.
Could be.
I mean, I that's one of the things I hated about when I forgot.
But later
yeah,
they can use AIs if you didn't know to actually
change it.
They can even how should I say this? Make the movie. They can change the way you say the word and change it to another word, or even close your mouth the entire time. You know, just keep moving.
Yeah.
They can
moving
do that.
without saying any without like.
And that's
being,
not
yeah.
editing. That's not the entire editing. That's altering.
Yeah, altering. True.
There's difference between editing and altering. When it comes to editing, you cut stuff out.
Yeah.
But when it comes to altering, that's when.
You modify the scene.
Yeah.
Look,
you modify the actor.
Yeah.
Did you know that there are actually now
videos?
Not videos.
What?
There are AIs these days that can come to a point where they can replace an entire actor.
Yeah, I saw a video where they replaced they literally.
One of them was on Rogue, Star Wars Rogue One.
Tarkin.
Yes.
You mean Tarkin? Yeah, I mean, yeah, they brought him back to life. That's true. But I think that was really good, honestly. Sounded like him. Looked like him.
Yes. James Earl Jones is now going to exist as an AI.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to use AI to reproduce his voice.
There you go.
I mean, but that's a positive, right? That's a positive.
So you can still keep the
the voice
of Darth Vader alive.
Which is a positive. I mean,
it is a positive.
That's really good. Look, I feel like, I mean, AI can do like so many wonders, especially for the film industry, right? It really could make movies and TV shows. But what?
But it can put also a lot of people out of work.
Oh yeah, that's true. Aren't there like in terms of employment? Aren't there like now more than ever robots replacing humans?
There are,
and like Disney,
especially in factories.
Yeah, in factories, that's true.
You still need the human element from time to time to fix the small things.
Yeah, like the details.
But imagine if AIs.
Yeah.
And this could tie into our current topic. We would see a new movie every month.
And so like AI would just do it like
imagine if AIs were to create the MC universe.
Wow. Yeah.
Imagine if Kevin
Feige.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Kevin Feige.
I'll call him Kevin.
Yeah.
I'll call him Kevin. Kevin F. All right, just to be sure until I get the right pronunciation. Imagine if Kevin F had the ability and permission from all the actors that are in the MC universe to use their likeness.
Yeah.
And he can actually create the MC universe instead of 10 years.
10 months.
Maybe even less.
Even less, yeah.
See?
Yeah, the power of AI is like...
Scary. One person can make an entire movie franchise in a matter of months. One person instead of an entire crew.
And there wouldn't be actors; it'd just be like he would do it behind like a computer.
But therein lies the rub. They
lose their jobs.
A lot of people would lose their jobs. Graphics designers wouldn't be needed.
Yeah.
AIs would just handle everything.
Imagine, do you think we'd ever reach that point where AIs make movies instead of humans? Do you think so?
Oh boy, that's scary.
Imagine.
That's scary. That is really scary. I mean, I'm dreading the day that AIs would actually come and take over. Sorry, I was just watching if Arnold Schwarzenegger's right behind me. Okay.
No, he's not.
He's not back.
He's not there. Yeah,
he's not back. But he did say he will be back, didn't he?
Where?
You said he'll be back.
Yeah, he did say he'll be back. That's true. I remember. I forgot. About
It was
that.
a reference. You
I
never seen
forgot that.
Terminator?
I forgot that line.
It's an iconic
Yeah,
line.
iconic, it's
I'll
true.
be back. Man, that's one of the iconic movies you can never
Yeah,
forget.
Terminator. Yeah,
But
which was also directed by James Cameron. The first two. I think the first four. I think right.
did you know that
1, 2, 3,
did you
and
know the
4?
rights to Terminator were actually for $1?
No. How?
The first Terminator was sold to another person. I don't remember who
For $1.
for $1.
Why? Because he thought that the IP was like
The idea,
unprofitable.
no, he thought the idea was just
Dumb.
blah. Who would do it, right?
So you're saying that James Cameron bought those rights?
I
Or
think
what?
it was.
I think to imagine.
I think James Cameron
bought
bought the
for-
rights
for $1.
For $1,
Wow, and it made him so much money.
and in the end, it gave him more ideas for the future.
True.
You know, especially. But I think in terms of like the new Terminator movies,
Yeah.
he'll probably be more concerned with giving it rather more CGI and more human feeling AI, rather than concentrating on the actors.
No, the thing is that the last Terminator films weren't directed by him. It was
That
someone else.
explains it.
It was someone
Though
else.
Genesis was good.
Genesis was good, but not as great as like T1 or T2.
T1 and T2 was good in the 90s. Also there was what's his name? Rise of the Machines. That one was not good. That one was during the time that Arnold declined
As an actor, you mean?
as an actor.
Yeah.
And it was during the time also he was starting to retire from acting to become governor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I feel like they should end the Terminator franchise because I think that Arnold Schwarzenegger is Terminator. He is that franchise, and then you should end it because like
But-
he's getting old.
But
Right? But what?
now we go back to AIs.
Oh yeah, you could
If
recreate
you
it. Yeah.
if AIs can create the 90s look
Version of Arnold Schwarzenegger
without
him being there.
without being faked.
Yeah.
Because remember in I don't know which Fast and Furious 7,
Yeah.
they had Paul Walker's brothers and digital likeness in the movies.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had that like multiplied in today's technology with AIs and everything like that. You can have Paul Walker in the new Fast and Furious movies, and any dead actors would not die. They can just
Like continue. Like their legacy would continue.
Yes, that's a fun and yet scary part. We should make that the next topic of our
Yeah, we should about AI. Yeah, I
About
mean,
AIs.
yeah, AI and how it's gotten really big.
Yeah,
We should talk about that.
yeah, we'll definitely talk about that in the next episode, and I think we're about done.
Yeah,
right?
we're about done. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So shall we wrap it up?
yeah. Let's.
So thanks for watching, anyone, and whoever watched us. Well, let's just say
Everyone watched us. Everyone.
I hope
The whole world.
Yeah, the whole world can watch us. And they can watch us even more on YouTube or wherever. But anyway, so today's topic was about going to the movies or watching at home. We hope you enjoyed it. We covered up a lot of points, particularly from Qatar and other places around the world. Now, you probably know that there are censorship issues and other kinds of issues that definitely will come up when you're watching movies. Whatever happens, always know what the countries you're going to have different ideas when it comes to movies, whether they're open to the idea or they're not. So if you can't see a movie in Qatar or any of the other GCC countries or in the MENA region, then so you gotta respect the country. They don't want to show this movie for particular reasons. So understand this. You have to be more open-minded about the idea when a movie comes out. You know, when it comes to the experiences of the movies, try going to 7-star more than Majlis, my opinion. But since it's expensive, I'd say go once every 2 weeks or once a month. You know. You want to keep your wallet handy. Anything else, Aziz?
I think that's about it.
Did I forget anything?
No, I think that.
Oh yeah,
was
I'd
about,
like
yeah.
to thank any of the people who commented on our
Instagram
on
story.
our Instagram
Yeah.
stories. Lots of good ideas,
Yeah.
honestly, right?
Yeah, a lot of interactions. True.
Yeah, not to mention they give us plenty of ideas actually
Yeah.
to this point. I think I'll be able to, if I can, I'll be able to add more to this for the next week, for the next episode.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to had this to make one final announcement.
Which is
I am going to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. Guys, he's gonna see Hayden Christensen, Matt Smith, who played Damon in House of the Dragon.
For anyone who's wondering, it's Comic-Con Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there going on I'm going to be there on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is a weekend for them in UAE. So Comic-Con, it's going to be in Abu Dhabi. It's going to be in the what's it called? The Abu Dhabi Convention and National Expedition Center.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. I might be able to live stream some stuff here and there. It won't be it won't have the same overlay as we do here, but it'll just have a basic overlay from the phone. I'll probably have a good phone or something. I might be able to do some interviews. Some interviews. But
Yeah.
I won't be able to interview the celebrities. I might be able to get some pictures if they're not so expensive. Oh yeah, you actually have to pay for
A picture with a celebrity.
or an autograph.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, autograph, but yeah, I think that makes sense. But picture, really?
What can we do? It's the rules. We gotta obey them. I might be able to get 1 or 2 pictures. Man, but I got a small media pass. Yay. Yeah. I will not say who gave me the pass. But in all, I'm gonna be making the announcement soon on Instagram, and I hope you guys enjoyed our today's show, and look forward to the next coming days where I go to Comic-Con, and I might be able to stream some stuff there here and there. So if you guys are interested, you're welcome to see Comic-Con, and make sure to check it out on YouTube. I may be able to stream it if it's on if I can, depending on the internet connection and stuff like that. I'll be able to do it through YouTube only. I can't do the whole multi-stream thing. I mean,
Yeah.
can't do it the whole multi-stream.
Yeah, I can't. Only like single, I think.
Yeah, because it's gonna be if I'm able to do it like technologically, I'm gonna be able to do it from the phone. It will have an overlay, but not
Not the typical one.
the typical one.
Yeah.
So all in all, but it won't be like let me show you for a second. Like, all right, so you can get the basic idea.
Yeah.
So you don't ask me like when I'm there, why is the overlay like this? All right, so this is the overlay,
So you're just gonna have the
like a frame.
yeah, and
right
that's
there.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's a basic one.
Yeah, I mean, I can change the frame and anything. I took out the late subscriber because it looks really dingy or small.
Yeah.
You can go here. You pick the themes on Streamlabs, the app.
Why not make the border maroon, right, to match with the Qatartainment
I mean,
channel?
it makes sense, but I don't know if I can change it. You know?
Maybe you have to like do it on the
Maybe
computer first.
maybe neon. No, that's the thing.
You have to like make another graphic.
That's
right?
the thing. The app is not connected to the app here is not connected
To the one computer.
completely different. You know what I mean? The neon one maybe. You know?
Yeah. Actually, the neon looks good. Oh, this looks good actually.
Yeah. Then I think I'll go with the neon. But you see my point here. Don't know where the chat box is. Where's the chat box?
Yeah, I think I have to save first, right? Then to show up.
No, I'll cancel for now. So that so at least I can I'll pick it later.
Yeah.
There's a matrix. Looks too
Simple. Right? Too generic.
Yeah, too generic. All right. So, oh yeah, I took out the chat box. Probably for a reason. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. If there was chat, we'll be able to see it on the chat.
Yeah, on the chat.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be on Comic-Con And I hope to see. I hope to for anyone who watches, if I can live stream. We'll be having a good time, inshallah. There's gonna be a cosplay competition. Even Christopher Sabat from Dragon Ball Z.
Who's that? Is that Goku? Who plays Goku or
Vegeta.
No, really.
Yes.
He's been playing Vegeta for how long?
I don't. Since
20 years, right?
since the '90s, man.
Wow.
He not just Vegeta. He played the Piccolo too.
Really? So two.
I think more actually.
characters.
No, wait. I think more.
More, yeah. So.
Oh yeah, it had a lot of characters, even the minor ones. Probably he did some of the minor ones too.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So this was it from Qatartainment. This was your main host, Single QTR.
And Aziz the Hobbit.
Make sure to follow us on Qatartainment when it comes to Instagram, Twitch,
And YouTube too.
and Facebook and Twitter.
Anything. Twitter,
Anything.
yeah.
You'll find Qatartainment just there. Just pick it already. We need the views. Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, just checking. All right. This was Single QTR and
Aziz the Hobbit.
All right. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. We're going to be talking about AIs and how they affect the industry in terms of entertainment. So how it affects movies, TV shows, and other things. So we'll see you all soon. Bye. Now, excuse me, I'm going to be